It is 6:12 on a Monday morning in West Hollywood when you first realize something does not make sense. The parking lot outside Iron House, LA is almost full. Inside, every treadmill is moving, the squat racks are occupied, a trainer is counting reps for a client near the mirrors, and two influencers are filming a workout in the corner. The place looks alive, expensive, and successful. You have spent years working as a personal trainer and then managing gyms for other people. You know what a dead gym looks like. This is not one. So when the owner tells you he wants out, you assume there must be another reason. Burnout, family problems, maybe retirement. Then he shows you the numbers. Iron House LA has more than 2,000 members and still loses about $18,000 every month. You think he has made a mistake. He has not. The rent is brutal. Equipment leases are expensive. Payroll is high. The air conditioning runs almost constantly. Some machines are old enough to need constant repairs, and several of the newest ones do not even belong to the gym. They are financed. Still, you look around and see potential everywhere. The location is strong. The brand already has a following. The trainers have loyal clients. The classes are busy. The reviews are good. You convince yourself the previous owner simply never knew how to run it properly. So you buy Iron House LA. You invest most of your savings, borrow the rest, and tell yourself that if you can fix the leaks, raise revenue, and keep the members happy, the business will turn around quickly. For the first few weeks, it feels like you were right. You repaint the entrance, replace broken lockers, clean up the branding, and introduce a new premium membership. You start posting regularly on social media, invite local fitness creators to train there, and add small group sessions in the evenings. Membership rises. The gym becomes even busier, and the losses get worse. That is when you discover the first thing nobody warned you about. A crowded gym can be a terrible business. The members who come every day use the showers, towels, air conditioning, and equipment constantly. They create wear. They need more cleaning. They complain when machines are unavailable. They occupy classes and sometimes require more staff. Meanwhile, hundreds of members pay every month and barely show up. At first, that feels wrong to you. You became a trainer because you wanted people to use the gym. Now the spreadsheet is telling you that some of your most profitable members are the ones you almost never see. You hate that lesson. Then January arrives. Iron House LA explodes. New Year's resolutions bring hundreds of new sign-ups. The front desk is overwhelmed, classes sell out, and the locker room feels twice as small. You add staff, extend hours, and order more equipment. For 3 weeks, the gym looks unstoppable. You finally have enough cash coming in to believe the turnaround is working. Then February arrives. The crowds thin. By March, many of the new members stop coming altogether, but they do not all cancel. The gym becomes quieter, yet monthly revenue remains surprisingly strong. For the first time, you understand why gym owners obsess over recurring memberships. The business is not built on how many people work out today. It is built on how many people keep paying next month. You start thinking differently. Instead of chasing more members, you focus on the ones already inside. Personal training becomes the obvious opportunity. One trainer, Maya, already has a waiting list. Her clients come 3 times a week, stay for months, and pay far more than basic members. You ask her to help build a small group coaching program. It works almost immediately. Then something unexpected happens. Maya tells you she wants a larger percentage. You say the numbers do not allow it. 2 weeks later, she quits, and 14 of her best clients follow her to a private studio nearby. The lesson arrives painfully fast. People were not loyal to Iron House LA. They were loyal to Maya. Now you have lost a trainer, high-value clients, and one of the programs you thought would save the business. At the same time, one of the gym's oldest air conditioning units fails during a heat wave. The building becomes miserable by noon. Members start posting complaints. One video of a man doing bench press while wiping sweat from his face spreads locally with the caption that Iron House has turned into a sauna. You close part of the gym for repairs. The bill is enormous. Then an equipment company calls. The previous owner had fallen behind on payments for several machines. You knew they were leased, but you did not realize how close the account was to default. They want money by Friday. You look at the bank account. Payroll is Monday. Rent is due next week. For the first time since buying the gym, you seriously consider selling. A larger fitness chain has already approached you. They want the location, the membership list, and the brand recognition. They would replace most of the staff, remove the independent identity, and convert Iron House into another standardized club. The offer would get you out. Not rich, but alive. You almost take it. Then one evening, while the gym is nearly empty, you notice something strange. A group of 6 members is still training in one corner. They have been coming together for months. They encourage each other, share routines, and stay after workouts talking near the front desk. None of them joined because of influencers. None chose Iron House because it had the cheapest membership. They stay because they know people there. That changes your strategy. You stop trying to be the biggest gym in West Hollywood. You stop competing with giant chains on price and luxury clubs on status. Instead, Iron House becomes more local and more personal. You build small training communities around coaches rather than making each trainer a separate island. Members join structured groups so the relationship belongs partly to the gym, not only to one trainer. You simplify memberships. You stop offering constant discounts. You introduce short challenges, weekend events, and programs where members train together instead of anonymously beside one another. The gym gets slightly less crowded, but the people who remain stay longer. They bring friends, they buy coaching, they show up for events, and when a trainer leaves, the entire relationship no longer disappears with them. Months pass. The $18,000 monthly loss shrinks, then disappears. Iron House LA is not suddenly a gold mine. Some months are strong, some are uncomfortable. Machines still break, members still cancel. Summer is still slower, but now the business has something it never had before: stability. A year after you bought it, the same fitness chain returns with another offer. This time the number is much higher. You stand in the same gym at 6:12 in the morning. The parking lot is filling again. Treadmills are moving. Coaches are greeting members by name. A small group is laughing between sets. The place looks almost exactly like it did on the morning you first saw it. But now you understand what you were looking at. You thought you were buying a building full of equipment and memberships. You were actually buying thousands of recurring promises. Promises that people would keep paying, keep returning, and keep choosing Iron House LA over every gym around them. And the hardest part was never getting people through the door. It was giving them a reason not to leave.